Hi, this is Luca.
And Emanuela of the Italian progressive death doom metal band Veil of Conspiracy.
And you are listening to The Bloodshed
with a vampire on the Metal Messiah Radio International.
Tonight we're going to have with us Emanuela, Marino, and Luca Gagnoni, members of Vile Conspiracy, in interview. Emanuela and Luca, thank you very much for this interview. I want to welcome you to the Metal Bloodshed with a Vampire on Metal Messiah Radio International.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for having us.
Okay, as we know, Italy has been terribly hit by the pandemic last year, as well as the whole world. How are the metal scene coming back to reality? Are the venues already started to reopen their doors? Bands started touring?
It was a really bad period for the entire world. This month, it seems that things are going better than the last year. So venue reopened, bands restarted to play live. It's not finished with COVID, but it's going better.
I believe authorities still have all kind of restriction, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
There are less restrictions than the past few months, but we continue having some restrictions here in Italy too.
For fans to get to know you guys better, Emanuela and Luca, you are part of this epic power metal band. I'm talking about working with Antonio Jojo. Please, if you don't mind, present yourself and what have you been doing before Vile of Conspiracy and before Antonio Jojo? How did you decide to become a metal guitarist?
So before Veil of Conspiracy, I play in a band called Astral Domine, symphonic power metal, and we did a debut album with Fabio Lione from Rhapsody of Fire.
Awesome!
But with the years, I start to write darker songs, and I decide to found Veil of Conspiracy. In the meantime, I start some collaboration with, for example, Antonio Giorgio, a great singer from Italy, and with some Camelot inspiration. And with him, we did one album, and will be out another album under its name with Antonio Giorgio.
But how come you decided to become a metal musician? You had your brother or your friends?
Yeah, my father is a drummer. And since I was a kid, I listened, thanks to him, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and more. And I grew up with this music.
And how about Emanuela?
I play guitar since 2007, and I started playing guitar, let me say, like sort kind of game, because I was always seeing my cousin playing the acoustic guitar. And one day I thought I want to try and see if I can manage to play guitar as my cousin. And it was easy for me to play, to learn some chords and to start playing the instrument. And then I took some lessons. I slowly approached to electric guitar. And from pop rock genre, I started developing a particular taste for metal music. And I start from Metallica and Testament and so on. And then one of my favorite bands today are Opeth and Katatonia and Swallow the Sun. And I played in a band for 10 years, a band that I formed back when I was 20. And this band was called Rainfall, and we made just one full length. And then we split up in 2017. But with this band, I used to play some kind of progressive experimental metal. But inside of me, I always wanted to play something more doomish and more gloomy, like Katatonia and bands like Katatonia, you know. And today with Veil of Conspiracy, this is a dream coming true.
Very great. Working for Antonio, that's when you and Luca get to know each other.
No.
From before already?
From before, yes.
A long time.
Okay, long time friend. That's it. Nice. That's it. Okay.
We know each other from when we were 20, 18, 20 years old. We played in these two bands, Rainfall and Astral Domine, that were two bands from around
the same country,
around the city where we live.
Okay. To continue with this interview, Italy has quite a few good metal bands and can even compete with countries like Sweden and Finland when it comes to the high volume of metal bands in the country. Yes, can I say? Rhapsody of Fire, Lacuna Coil, Grave Worm, Witches of Doom, Cadaveria, Ars Onirica, Rome in Monochrome, I love them, Flesh God Apocalypse, Shores of Null, Forgotten Tomb, Dark Lunacy, to mention some. And to add to this elite list, we shoot at Vial of Conspiracy, inspired by big names like you just said, Katatonia, Opeth, Nevermore, Soen, and among others. Vial Conspiracy was formed in 2016 in Rome, Italy, and the band has gone through different musical phases to reach a more mature, defined sound in 2017. Please explain how was this plan came to start the band?
So after the Astra Dominus plate, I start to write some darker music, write some heavier music or gloomier music. And for that reason, I formed Veil of Conspiracy. I contacted Emanuela, and I wrote to Emanuela, and I asked her to join Veil of Conspiracy as guitarist. And together we wrote the songs from our debut album, Me, Us and Them, and we play some shows. And we, after this debut album, we start to compose, to write a more dark music, more melancholic music.
Yeah, the lineup in 2019 was Andrea Mano, basses, Davide, Fabrizio on drums, Emanuela on guitars, you, Luca, on guitars, and Chris DeMarco on vocals. Veil of Conspiracy released their debut album, Me, Us, and Them, via Revalve Records on February 8th, 2019. The main theme of this album is the mental illness in its darkest and most evil expression, schizophrenia, depression, sorrow, and depreciation, all through obscure riffs and mumbling, a prejudice, powerful rhythm section, and a union of dramatic, clean, and desperate screaming vocals, even recalling the 70s rock experience. How was the deal done with Revalve Records in support of the album Me, Us, and Them?
Working with them was a really nice experience because Roberto, that is the president-chief of Revalve Records, is a really nice guy, and he has been always very kind to us, and he's very present even at the moment if we have some questions about the previous release, about Me, Us and Them, that was released by his label. So we had sporadic contacts with him, and he's always very kind.
Yeah.
You knew Roberto from before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And the experience with Revalve Records in general was a very nice experience. Then Me, Us and Them was a very different album regarding the sound of the album, of the songs, than Echoes of Winter. Echoes of Winter has a total different mood, a total different influences.
Okay, talking about shows and tours, lady, you guys have supported Dark Funeral in December 2019 at Club Orion in Rome when they came to Italy. How was your experience open for such a great, talented band like Dark Funeral? How was that night?
Awesome. It was a really, really great show, a great night with Dark Funeral. And
a real blast. They are an amazing band. On stage, they are the biggest of them all. Really, really awesome. Yeah.
So we had the luck to share the stage with Shores of Null, with In the Woods, with Falsey, and lots of bands, lots of great bands.
Yes, I had this great opportunity to interview Dark Funeral. That was back when they released the album in 2016, Where Shadows Forever Reign. That was when they hired Helge Mader as the new vocalist. I mean, he entered the band in 2014, but that was his first album with the band, and now they are working on a new album. But I mean, I believe that you guys had a great time with them, with Helge Mader, the singer, with Chuck Moll, and Arimans, Yaloma, all of them.
Yes.
Great guys.
They're great guys, yes.
Great.
Yeah, I believe. Okay, to continue with this interview, the 2021 lineup. I mean, I see that you have Chris Marchese on bass. Yes, David on drums. And Emanuela, you still on guitars. Luca, you on guitars. But you have Alesandro Sforza on vocals this time. The new album, by the Italian band featuring musicians previously participated in other bands and already released their first full-length album. Echoes of Winter together, unlike the debut album, demonstrate balance, refinement of the material and musician skill together with its integrity. With the release of the band's sophomore album, we also experienced changes in band lineup where Cristian handled the bass guitar from Andrea and Alesandro, also Ars Orinica and Nevermore, take over from Chris DeMarco as the front man. Please explain us a little bit about this change in lineup. Why have Andrea and Chris left, and how the inception of Cristian and Alessandro has been?
Well, basically, there were musical divergences.
Yeah.
Because the sound, as we told you, in the time has changed during the time. So Andrea and even Chris, the past singer, did not match anymore the sound of the band. So they decided to leave and to
split from the band.
To split from the band and to be involved in other projects they had before. Then Cristian Marchese entered the lineup as a bass player, and also him left for musical divergences few months ago.
Yeah.
And Alessandro entered the band. It was an amazing thing to have Alessandro
great
in
person,
the band.
Great musician.
He's a great musician. He's
amazing,
a great
man.
guy, and he's very keen on the same bands, and he has the same musical taste we have. So it is simpler for us and for the drummer, Davide Fabrizio.
Yeah.
And it is simpler for all of us to be interfaced with each other concerning the musical taste and musical choices we have to make regarding Veil of Conspiracy. And at the moment, we are about to tell...
This is a special news. Yeah, go ahead.
Special news.
Only for you.
Thank you. Premiere, worldwide. Yes,
Premiere.
here.
Yes. We have a new bass player.
Yeah.
He played with us on
the last
show we did on last Friday. And so we have this new guy that is a very kind guy.
Yeah. That fits the mood of the band.
Fits the mood of the band. He has the same musical taste as we do. So we hope it will be the final lineup.
The right person.
The right person, the final lineup for us.
And the name?
The name? Can we say the name?
Yeah.
The name is Federico Bartski.
Okay. Welcome to Federico. Welcome, Federico. Welcome, Federico, to a great band, Veil of Conspiracy. We wish you all the best now with this new challenge.
Yes.
To continue, Echoes of Winter saw the light on August 27, 2021 via the Russians' BadmoonMan Music, Solitude Production.
Yes.
Any reason for have not continued the collaboration with the Italian Revalve Records? And how did you nail this deal with BadmoonMan Music, Solitude Production? And how are the supporting to the band's new release going so far with the Russian label?
So the support with Solitude Production at BadmoonMan Music is amazing because they do a lot of promotion to Veil of Conspiracy, and we decided to friendly split with Revalve Records just for one thing: the new style of the band, the new mood, the new doom mood of the band. And we think that Solitude Production has our right place. Yes.
We feel at home when
thanks Alessandro Sforza.
We get in contact.
We get in contact with the guys from Solitude Production and BadmoonMan Music.
Because he is with Solitude Funere label, that is a sub-label of Solitude. He managed to get in touch with the label and presented them the band, and they were excited to the idea of releasing Echoes of Winter.
Yeah. I had this great opportunity. I don't remember having said this before. I had this great opportunity to interview Alesandro for Ars Onirica. I think it was 2019. Yes, I already interviewed so many great Italian bands and artists that I feel home when I'm, talking about Italian bands. So you all feel free to contact me as soon if you know somebody needs promotion and things.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, talking about BadmoonMan Music, Solitude Production, the band premiered the first promotional single track, Colt, as an official video on July 30th, 2021, followed by Where Sons Turn to Great, which features the beautiful vocalist. I'm talking about Gogo Malone. who we also have this great opportunity to interview her for Union Sorrow. Yes, and I see that she was also, responsible for the cover artwork. Please explain us about these two singles that I just mentioned, Cold and Where the Suns Turn to Gray, and the work done with Gogo for both collaboration, for the song that she collaborated in, and for this outstanding album cover artwork she done.
Yes, we knew Gogo some years ago when we asked her to create the logo for Veil of Conspiracy. So Gogo created this amazing logo we suddenly fell in love with. And then we decided to continue the collaboration with Gogo. And for Echoes of Winter, we wanted to ask her to create the cover artwork for the album. We thought that she can fit the mood of our album because she is in a doom metal band too. She sings in Ionian Sorrow and she had a lot of collaborations with other doom metal bands. And we thought she was the best choice we could make in that sense. And then we weren't happy about all the collaborations we were having with Gogo, and we needed a female vocalist for the song Where Sun Turns to Grey, and we decided to ask her if we wanted to participate and to record a beautiful voice on our song, and she was very excited at the idea to record her voice on our track. And so another collaboration with Gogo was born and she is the beautiful voice you can hear on the last song of the album.
I must say that when you guys premiered Cold, you really captured my attention right away. But believe me, almost like a month after when you released Where Suns Turn to Grey with Gogo Void, I was in love with this song. I was listening over and over this song. I repeated like a million times.
Thank you.
We're so glad you liked it.
And I'm sure you got a lot of good comments, plenty, millions, right?
Yes, absolutely.
The album was produced by you, Luca, and was mixed and mastered by esteemed Stefano Morabito at 16th Cellar Studio. Please explain your experience there.
So the experience with Stefano was amazing because Stefano is a great sound engineer that worked for Flash God Apocalypse and lots of great bands. And he understood really fast the right sound for the band. And he did a great work. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's great. I didn't know that he collaborated with Flash God Apocalypse.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Anything that you want to add for fans that have not buy the album as yet? Anything you want to brief about this great new album, Echoes of Winter?
Well, we recommend listening of our new album, especially for fans of the bands we named before, Katatonia and Swallow the Sun, because those are the bands from which we took inspiration for writing and producing Echoes of Winter. So we really hope that people can like our work, and above all, we really hope to see all the fans and the people who want to listen to our music live. We really hope to meet all the fans and all the people to some live shows, and we really hope to start playing live again.
To go back to BadmoonMan, Solitude Production, in how many formats is this new album been put available?
So this new album is available as CD, as physical, digital on Spotify, on iTunes, and more.
No finals?
No vinyls.
No vinyl.
No.
Maybe later.
Who knows? Maybe.
We really hope so.
Yeah, this is such a great album that I listen to this album over and over and over again, and I love it all. And this album, believe me, guys, deserve to be on a vinyl.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
We will pour this praise to Solitude Productions guys, so maybe they
can do it.
They can do some limited copies of vinyl.
I mean, at least on black vinyl, maybe some splatter gold Some splatter. Orange, yellow will be nice as well.
Okay.
Okay, to continue to the last part of this interview, the band just did, yes, just a couple days ago, this special party show together with Nevermore at Traffic Live Club in Rome. How was this album release party gone with Nevermore? How was the attendance of fans for this show?
Oh, it was a really great night, good night, and we really were happy to see lots of people enjoy the music, our new album, and we really were happy to share the stage with Nevermore, and it was a really, really great night. Yeah, after this bad period with COVID, we came back in a sort of normality.
Yeah.
And we were very happy.
It was really cool to be back on stage after nearly 2 years from the last show we played before the pandemic. Period.
I believe that night when you guys finish your set playing, Alexander don't get a rest. He have to go for Emanuela, then sing back for you, back and forth.
No rest for him.
No rest for him.
Say hello to him for me, please.
Sure.
Okay, guys, seeking, we are approaching end of 2021. What are still for the bands and to be done this year, 2021, and what do you guys have already scheduled for 2022?
So we hope to play again on stage, and we are thinking about to make some shows. And in the meantime, we will start maybe to write some new music for a new album.
Okay, but you're gonna be busy, I mean, in Rome itself, doing some shows there, or you might be touring around Italy. Any plans to do a European tour?
We really hope to be able to plan and schedule Italian and European tour. All will depend on the international situation due to this COVID-19 virus. We are trying to work on it, but
we are trying to work.
Yes, we can't make plans because we don't know how the situation will be and will go during the next weeks. We hope for the better.
Okay. So do you have a special agencies that are doing your bookings?
No.
For now, no.
No, just you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, talking about Echoes of Winter, this great new album, we're talking about perfect recording qualities, underlines all shades of the music and the mood of the album. The atmospheric and despair and emptiness is emphasized not only by harmonious musicians' performance with sublime riffs and deep guitar solos, but also a pure melancholic vocals with tragic screaming inclusions. This journey into coldness and darkness will be especially pleasant for fans of Katatonia, Opeth, Swallow the Sun, My Dying Right, October Tide, Amorphous, Paradise Lost, Death White, Moonspell, and Wolf Hearts, to say some. Before we end this great interview, what are available for merchandises?
We have t-shirts
with a special graphic.
With a special graphic created from a girl that is an illustrator, and she is based here in Rome. And her name is Ebe Pachocco. And we have the CDs, the 2 albums, Me and Them, and Echoes of Winter. For now, we have this merchandise available, but we are planning to do more items.
Okay, Emanuela and Luca, I will hand you over the microphone of Mera Messiah Radio International for you to thanks whomever you want to thanks.
So thanks for this interview. It was a great honor for us, and we hope play shows, and we hope to see you on the road to share our music with you.
So thank you to Metal Messiah Radio and DJ Vampire for this interview and for the space you gave us and our music, for supporting our music, and we are very glad for your support, and thank Solitude Productions, of course, for supporting us and our music and producing our music, promoting our music, and all our fans and all the people who support us and who joined us at the live shows, all the people we met, all our families and friends. for their support.
Alessandro, Federico, Davide.
Federico.
Guys, once again, please say hello to the rest of the band for me. And once again, I want to thank you very, very much for this interview. And I wish you all the best for the band, for all the shows that you might have coming up. And I wish you all the best for this great new album, Echoes of Winter, which is a very, very great release for 2021. Believe me, I'm gonna cross the finger because I believe this is an album coming out of Italy that's gonna be on the higher position when we start doing the countdown of the best album of the year. Believe me.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so like I always say, metal on. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.